What's up, pals? Welcome to the Your Random Pal channel. And today I brought Cuzzin Ash with me. We're on vacation down here in Florida. We're in Tampa, and right behind me is the USS American Victory. It's a World War II ship, and we're gonna take a tour of it. How cool is that?
Super cool. I wanna see big guns.
I'm sure you'll see big guns. All right, so we are on board, and the air conditioning's not on. You sweating, Ashley?
Sweating.
We are sweating. We just came from the zoo out in Tampa, so now we're in this big ship on channel side. This thing is cool. All right, after you. Ladies first. So look at all these communication radios. Ashley, you think you could figure out how to work these things?
I don't think so.
This is like very back in the day. We're on a World War II ship, so this is probably World War II technology on some of these, and then I don't know about that, it looks more modern, but so here we have like a big lifeboat, and here's your future husband, Ashley. He's waiting to save your life.
He doesn't have a beard.
He might have some tattoos. I think he covered them up.
He kind of looks like Gumpy.
Kind of looks like who?
Gumpy.
Gumpy.
The old cartoon character. The green thing.
The green thing. Gumby. Gumby.
Gumby.
Gumby. Going up.
That's a lot of life.
Room full of life jackets. Got a lot of lifesavers on this one. And we're going outside. Let there be light. You ready to set sail? You got your Instagram done?
Aye, Captain.
And right behind the ship here is the Florida Aquarium. I didn't have time to do it because I just came from the zoo, but hey, that'd be another place you can check out while you're out here at the ship. This ship is large and in charge. Let's go up these steps and see what we can see. Nice vantage point up here. Although that is the very top vantage point on the ship, about middle of the ship right there is the very top vantage point. All kind of stuff on this ship that I don't know what it is. Taking the self-guided tour, but they do have guided tours out here that explain a lot more to you. Here we have the view from the bow of the ship. See, this is downtown Tampa. Got a water park down there. They got all kind of tall buildings, bridges, and people out on boats.
This ship's so big it needs 2 anchor chains.
There might be some more in the back. This is the front of the ship, like the bow. The back of the ship is called the stern.
Where's the poop deck?
The poop deck. You need the poop deck?
Need the poop deck.
Ash needs a poop deck right now. All that food they've been serving on this ship. Would they have a taco day? Taco Bell day?
Not Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
All right, we're going up to the gun area. So Ashley likes big guns, but she doesn't like man buns.
No man buns.
No man buns for Ashley. You ready to fire this one off?
Let's go. I wonder how you sit on it?
Yeah, it's like a bicycle seat, but it's hard.
You sit on it?
And it should like spin around and stuff. 360, you know. Got a sight in there, yeah.
The scope. Oh, there it is. Here it is. I guess that's the scope.
Do you see the enemy?
It's a little bit heavy.
Well, I'd imagine so. It's all made of steel. And let's see how far it goes out. So there's actually 2 sides to this gun, so you can have 2 people on it. But you got 1 gun. Take turns shooting.
Take turns.
Yep. If one gets tired, then the other one can keep on shooting.
Right.
Gotta rest your trigger finger sometime.
2 minds are better than 1.
Ashley, you forgot to ring the bell. I don't know where you ring it at. There it is.
Do I really ring it?
Ring it. ring the ship's bell. Now Ashley needs hearing aids.
Right beside it. I scared them.
Dinner time. That's the dinner time bell. Sometimes I amuse myself, and when I do, it's usually on a big ship. Wow, just like walking up to this part of the ship where you got the, almost looks like a lighthouse on top. It's very tall. What are you looking for, the mess hall?
Which way? That's the front of the ship. Do we want to go up or go to the front of the ship?
That's the back of the ship.
That's what I meant. Stern.
Stern. We can go up.
Go up?
Let's go up.
We can go back in too.
We can go up.
Okay, let's go up.
She's so excited she don't know which way to go. Up, down, all around. Up again. How high can you get?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Here's another set of steps. So how would you like to live on this ship for months on end?
I would get seasick.
You would get seasick. You would vomit all over the place.
I would. They would hate me. They'd throw me overboard.
She is prone to getting seasick. So if anybody knows a good cure for seasickness, write it in the comments below.
Comment below. Thank you.
And now that we climbed up a bunch of steps, we are at the very top vantage point on this ship. I'll spin the camera around for you. Now, there is a higher vantage point right here, but as you can see, the tourists are not allowed to get on this ladder right here. But if you could, you would be at the very top. I don't know, in terms of this World War II ship, if they would call that a crow's nest up top, like they did on the old pirate ships. I'm not too familiar with the boat terminology. Need to brush up on some of that stuff. Over there is the bow or front of the ship. And looking down in the parking lot, you can see my Mustang all the way at the end.
Ahoy, mateys!
Ashley has commandeered the ship. She's got a hold of the wheel. You ready to go?
Let's go.
You gotta turn your throttle on right here. Looks like it's already on full speed, but it's not started up.
This side says slow.
This side says full speed. I need to come around to your side. And here's the other side. It's stuck on slow. You know, I just have to take over the wheel sometimes. Ashley's got to get in the back seat now. From here, you got a very good view of all the different decks on the ship. It's like a very tall vantage point right here. Great view of the water. And there comes a bird. Off in the distance, they got a building out there with a glass roof. It's all curved. That is really cool, and you can see it from this ship here. You got a good view of the cityscape right here. And off in the distance, a little tour boat. So you can ride the tour boat and get a good look at the outside of the ship. And another tour ship just showed up. Must have a lot of tours in this area on the water. All right, let's go inside and see what there is to see. We can't touch all this equipment. It's very sensitive. There's another wheel to steer the ship with. So I guess when you got bad weather, you can come in here. Get out of the weather. And look, here's your porthole windows. They close with this hatch. Got some communication devices on the ship. Old telephone. Look at that. That's like the old wall phone. Everybody uses cell phones these days, but that is back in the World War II era. And here we have the captain of the ship, Captain Joe Gershon. What we got in this room? This looks like a waiting room. We got this bench here. Here's your air conditioning. You got the fan. And here we got the map so you can see where we're going, and they got a globe too. So this is back in the day navigation. They didn't have the GPS stuff like we do today, where you just stick it on your windshield and you know exactly where you're going. This is one of the old paper maps, and you just plot your course. Watch your step, Ash. Those are narrow steps, aren't they?
Yes, very steep.
Steep and narrow. Tight quarters in some spots on the ship. And what we got over here? Ooh, look at this. This state's room and office. That's pretty cool. Then we can go inside of it. It's actually cool in here because they have upgraded to air conditioning. I guess in parts. So here is your luxury living quarters.
And these slaves for like the service.
And here's your old uniform. Look, this one's got curtains on this porthole window, so you can close it or you can close the curtains. Here's another little room. Got your sink in here and your typewriter. Back in the day before they had the computers, they had a typewriter, and this is your printer basically. Push those keys for the letters, and it prints out whatever you want to say. And the bed's kind of small. It's got a lot of storage space underneath of it. Ashley, look above you. Look at all this wiring. And these hallways are very tight and narrow. You got the fire hose right there. But here's what some of the rooms look like on this ship. This is the junior third mate right here. So the higher up you were in the military, better room you got. Third mate. So here we have a room for the junior third mate. And coming down here we have a room for the third mate. There's the crew only steps. I don't know what's down there because it's off limits. I hear one of those SOS signals or whatever, Morse code. I think that's Morse code. I don't know if it's SOS or, but here's the room where they would do all the, looks like the code and stuff. You can hear it going off, beep 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 beep. And look here, they got great value wipes. Modern amenity right there.
Here we have a World War II shower. It's
pretty accommodating, right?
yeah, pretty accommodating. One light, little soap holder.
You got a towel holder.
Towel holder.
Yeah.
Air, I don't know if that's air or heat or...
Maybe that's a dehumidifier, I don't know. Probably not.
We have a gyro room, which looks like the ship's compass.
Yep, right here. And there is the big gyroscope for the ship. And here's an up-close look at one of the lifeboats that's ready to go. Just drop it in the ocean. Of course, it looks like it's kind of seen better days. It's got some rust eating away at it. There's another rust hole over there. And it's got a rust hole, you can see through it right on that side there. So this lifeboat has seen its better days. And the view from outside the ship, you can see that this lifeboat is not going to hold up in the water at all. It's a little holy. There's the high voltage room. Yeah, don't stick your finger in there, you'll get shot.
Danger.
All right, Ashley, you ready to get into some more tight spaces?
Let's go.
You go up the steps, and then you got 2 steps to drop down in here. This is the Naval Armed Guard quarters. It's a cool down room, so how is it? Is it air conditioned in there? It says shut the door after you enter. It's nice and cool in here. Got some cots, kind of like bunk beds. You can sleep 3 high. Think that'd be pretty comfortable? Sleeping with all these guys in here?
I don't think so.
And in this room they got a TV playing. This air conditioner will help keep you cool down on a hot summer day when you're touring the ship, because a lot of it's not air conditioned, but this little room here, they got a cool down room in the Armed Naval Guard quarters. And some more bunk beds in here. A little bit more luxurious than the cots. And this is the gunnery officer. That's where they would sleep at. Look, Ashley, some more big guns for you. Yeah, here's another one on the stern of the ship, the back side. That one's a really big gun. You got the gun over there on the side. This one on the back, it's really huge. And we got Old Glory, the American flag waving in the wind on the back side of the ship. Hurry, Ashley, enemy fast approaching. Get ready to shoot. Target's been acquired.
Get up here.
The enemy would have got away by now.
Okay, well, I don't think the gunning officer was wearing mandals.
Mandals.
Well, in his case, they would be mandals.
They got a lot of bling bling on them for mandals. That's why you don't wear sandals when you're on a Navy ship and you're going to shoot a gun. How's that seat feel?
Great. Extra.
Nice and comfy.
And they had to sit there for hours, probably.
Yep. Makes you appreciate what they did for us in this country.
This guy had to stand here.
Yeah. I mean, be out here in an intense battle, out in the elements, could be hot weather, it could be storming. You just never know. The enemy's approaching, they're gonna have to shoot. Over here is the smoker section of the boat. Ashley needs a vape. You gonna blow some smoke at everybody?
It's windy, you can't see it.
I did, I seen it.
See it? Okay.
Yeah. Looks like the Coast Guard above. And off into the wild blue yonder, there goes the Coast Guard. Check out how big these hoses are. I mean, their thickness is like the size of my hand.
Heavy. Really heavy.
Got some old birds up there on the mast. They're flying away, and the one's still up there. It looks like here is the old way you got on the ship, where they just lower this ladder and you climb aboard. Of course, with it being a museum now, they got this modern stuff that you can get on the ship. The ship is just docked here permanently. And we're exploring some more of the inside of the ship. Got another TV for your viewing pleasure. What happened? It just went off to walk out. There it goes. It's restarting, I think. Good place to learn about history. Sit down in front of the TV.
Here we have a submarine.
Let's check it out. It's got all the specs on it right here. And if you walk around to the back, it's got a cutaway. Do you get claustrophobia looking at that?
I definitely do. That's scary.
And there's your torpedo on the side here. Another ship wheel in here. This is the third one we've seen. And here is the uniform you'd wear on a U-boat. It's a leather uniform. U-boat's the same thing as a submarine. And here we have an old propeller. This propeller is from a German U-boat. And looking down below, this is the cargo hold area of the ship. And here we have some model ships on display.
Look what I found, the reefer.
Yep, the ship's refrigerator. This is where they store all the food for all the service members. Gotta have plenty of room for food, so that's what this part of the ship is for. Hopefully they had some nice seafood dinners, lobster dinners, maybe some steak dinners. They deserve it. Right here is a sign. They list everything that they take on this ship. It's a custom store list. They got liquors on here. That's something Ashley would want.
I'm gonna be this way, I'll show you the kitchen.
How are your cooking skills, Ashley?
Not bad.
Not bad?
Not bad. It's a lot of people to cook for, though.
Yeah. Imagine they would have a lot of cooks. Look at those
grill?
big...
A whole area, or like an oven, a stovetop?
A stovetop, probably. Cupboards. Look, it's a food drop.
That's cool.
Over here is the ship's hospital room. And if you go on this ship, Nurse Ashley will take care of you. You got some Band-Aids, right?
Band-Aids. Some, peroxide. That was terrible.
And here we have the mess hall where people would eat at. Well, pals, that was a fun little day trip. Checking out the USS American Victory out here in Tampa, Florida. What'd you think of that ship, Ashley?
It was really cool and gave you a lot of information.
Yeah, and it gives you a greater appreciation for what the men and women did that served this country. They were on this ship months at a time and in all kinds of different conditions and environments. So it really gives you a deep appreciation. I appreciate all the men and women who have served our country.
Me too.
So thank you to all men and women who have served this country. Well, that's a wrap for our episode this time. So until next time, don't worry, be random.
And if you never ran and miss another random guy video,
Remember, ring that bell. Ring that bell.
You can't get up there.
Oh.
The ladder's blocked.
And now we walked up a bunch of steps. We are at the top vantage. I gotta
Look what I found, the reaper.
say it loud.